everyone, thanks again for joining me today. Today we are going to be making a beefless vegan stew. And this is actually the first time that we've attempted to make this, so hopefully everything goes good. And also this is going to be super cheap and affordable because I'm sure a lot of these ingredients you probably have in your pantry and in your fridge already. So besides probably the Gardein beefless tips, you probably have a lot of this stuff already. So it'd be very simple, easy, cheap, and affordable. So all you're going to need is a bag of the Gardein beefless tips, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 8 carrots, 8 potatoes, 1 cup of peas, 3 tablespoons of flour, 3 cups of vegetable broth, and some salt and pepper to taste. We like the Himalayan pink salt, so that's what we use. And also an option would be for your seasoning that you could use a half a teaspoon of thyme and or a half a teaspoon of rosemary. We're not big fans of rosemary, so we're going to actually not put in the rosemary, but you could definitely add some thyme and some rosemary if you would like. So that's up to you. That's totally an option. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is cook up your beefless tips and then just put those off to the side. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to set the Instant Pot to saute, and then we are going to add our vegetable oil, our onion and garlic, our carrots, and our potatoes. And we're going to let that saute for approximately about 5 minutes. Okay, so that's been approximately about 5 minutes. We're going to give it a quick stir here. And we're going to add our salt and pepper. And then we're going to give it another quick stir. And then the next step is we're going to be adding in our vegetable broth. So it smells delicious, that garlic and onion. Oh. Just onions cooking, or garlic cooking, just smells amazing. Okay, so we've added in all our vegetable broth. And now we're going to give that another quick stir. Okay, so now you're going to want to put your lid on, and we are going to pressure cook this for 10 minutes. Okay, so after the 10 minutes is up, we are going to just do actually a natural release, and then we'll check it after the natural release is done. Okay, so our natural venting is done, so we're going to take off the lid and take a peek. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So we're going to give it a quick stir. Oh, it smells delicious. Quick stir, and now we are going to add in our cup of peas, and we're going to add in our beefless tips, and then give that another stir. And the colors, once again, the colors look amazing. It smells amazing. Okay, so now we're going to add in our flour, but we're just going to add in a little bit at a time, because basically the flour is just going to thicken it up a bit to give it that stew consistency, because we want kind of like a gravy happening. So we're just going to add a little bit at a time and just stir it as we add it. And depending on how thick you want it to, you can actually judge how much flour you want to put it in yourself. So we'll just put a little bit at a time and just keep stirring it. So we've used the full amount, and that's the thickness we have. So we're just gonna continue stirring it here just to kind of give it a thickness. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the lid back on. We're gonna make sure the switch is put on venting. All right, make sure that's very important when you're putting it, because we're gonna put it on a slow cooker function. So make sure that you have it switched to the venting. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we are going to slow cook it, and we're gonna slow cook it for about a half an hour. And that's basically just so everything can kind of cook together, simmer together, all those flavors together, and basically to heat it up and yeah, just get everything kind of going. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. So it's all done. And that is your finished product. Oh, it smells amazing. Okay, so this is your finished product, everyone. I'm just gonna take a little taste here. That is delicious. It almost tastes like an Irish stew. It is amazing. And I'm actually going to have it with a vegan croissant on the side. So perfect for a cold winter's day, or any day actually. It's amazing. It's so good. So hopefully you can try this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you do try it, what you thought of it. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a thumbs up. So thanks again for joining me. Enjoy the stew and stay warm. And we'll see you next time.